Hello, and welcome to our 2021 AFSP Out of the Darkness Campus Walk Day of Action. My name is Valerie Kovakovich, Senior Director of the Western Division, and I'd like to start by thanking you for joining us today. AFSP's Campus Walk Day of Action is creating a nationwide movement across high school and college campuses. Today, thousands of people like you are raising awareness for suicide prevention and raising the funds needed to bring our programs and activities to your local communities. Your support helps us continue our important work. I hope that today you take some time to take care of yourself and also take the time to check in on your family and friends to let them know you're thinking of them and remind them to take care of their mental health too. On behalf of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, I thank you again for your support of the Campus Walk Day of Action and for helping us save lives and bring hope to those affected by suicide.
Hello, my name is Taryn Hyatt, and I am the Area Director for our Utah and Nevada chapters of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. This last year has been a time of uncertainty, but 2020 demonstrated to all of us the importance of connectivity. Right now, it's more important than ever that we pay attention to and take care of our own and others' physical and mental well-being. I hope you are all taking care of yourselves, checking in with your family and friends, and finding ways to stay active. If you or someone you know is struggling, please remember these numbers, add them to your phones. The Suicide Prevention Lifeline can be reached at 1-800-273-8255, and 741-741 is the number for the crisis text line. You can text the word TALK and they can help you. These numbers again, 1-800-273-TALK or text the word TALK, 741-741.
By joining us today, you are sending the message that our cause of suicide prevention will never be canceled, because it can't be. Hi, I'm Katie Levine, Area Director for the Montana and Wyoming chapters. We cannot let another day go by without showing others that mental health is as real as physical health. By attending today, you are showing others that suicide, which is currently the 10th leading cause of death in the US, can't be ignored. Suicide is a health issue that affects us all. You are a part of a national movement, and today you are also showing that we can unite together, even if we can't meet in person, to raise our voices to prevent suicide. Help us get AFSP's Day of Action trending. Share your messages of hope on all social media accounts by using your hashtags HopeWalksHere and Show Us Your Colors.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Andy Brunig, and I'm the Greater Bay Area's Area Director. What is your plan for spending your day of hope? The Western Division of American Foundation for Suicide Prevention knows that hope walks here. Many of you may plan to stream live or go out fundraising for AFSP or be sharing information about AFSP with your followers. But you know what? Streaming's not for everybody. Others are going to get active. They're going to go out for a walk, go out for a bike ride, maybe do their favorite workout. Some of us may want to slow it down a little, spend time reading art, baking, maybe even taking the hour to do yoga. But whatever you do, share the pictures, share the stories, and let us help us get AFSP Campus Walk Day of Action trending. So again, use those hashtags, hashtag HopeWalksHere and hashtag Show Us Your Colors.
Hello, I'm Christopher Ramirez, Area Director for the San Diego chapter. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention leads the fight against suicide. We save lives and bring hope to those affected by suicide. With chapters in all 50 states that host programs and events nationwide, AFSP is the largest suicide prevention organization in the United States. AFSP sets a bold goal to reduce the annual U.S. suicide rate by 20% by the year 2025. That's tens of thousands of lives saved, and everyday heroes like you can make it happen. Visit afsp.org to learn more and stay connected. Suicide is the leading cause of death, and it can be prevented. Together, we encourage those who are struggling to seek help, improve the quality of their lives, and stop the tragic loss of life. Talk saves lives. Whether you're suffering from suicidal thoughts or if you're concerned about someone, assume you're the only person who will reach out. Suicide prevention starts with each of us. You are not alone. If you are in crisis, please call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK or text TALK to the crisis text line at 741-741 and visit afsp.org for more resources.
Thank you, Chris. Hello, I'm Louisa Roque, Area Director for Greater Los Angeles and Central Coast. Because of the funds raised by supporters like you, AFSP nationally, along with our local chapters, are able to provide research, advocacy, education, and awareness. One popular presentation provided to our local communities covers how to be smart about mental health. The program is called Talk Saves Lives, an introduction to suicide prevention, and it is a free program because of your support. It has been presented in communities nationwide and is now offered virtually. With your support, AFSP funds critical research that will improve suicide prevention outreach and treatment for those at risk of suicide. We are proud to announce that recently AFSP has funded over $4.5 million in suicide prevention research. Your local chapters have and continue to organize programs for survivors of suicide loss, including the annual International Survivors of Suicide Loss Day program in almost about 400 locations worldwide. Have you signed up to be an advocate yet? If not, use your voice to advocate for suicide prevention policies at state, federal, and local levels. Visit afsp.org/advocacy. Today and every day, AFSP encourages students to be mindful of their mental health by providing programs like It's Real, which focuses on college students and mental health available on college and high school campuses. Now I'm passing it over to Justine.
Thank you, Louisa. I hope you will continue to stay connected with us and join your local chapter for the campus walks. Visit AFSP/campus to locate the walk near you. The fun and fundraising continues. Join in fundraising on Facebook, IG, streaming, or just good old email. Every dollar is vital to AFSP to continue our mission. Thank you again for joining us today and supporting the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention and our Out of the Darkness Campus Walk Day of Action. Our mission to save lives and bring hope to those affected by suicide would not be possible without you. Now, let's watch some examples of what Day of Action means. Look forward to seeing your photos and messages of hope today and throughout the rest of the summer. Reminder, tag us at #HopeWalksHere and #ShowUsYourColors.
I'm walking with my family in the University of Kentucky virtual campus Out of the Darkness walk. So some ways that we're still supporting the walk today and tomorrow, we're wearing some walk shirts from years past. And we're all wearing our honor beads.
My name is Meredith Henning, and I am the Senior Manager of the Out of the Darkness Walks for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I just wanted to say a huge thank you for being here today, for joining in on your local campus walk, as well as being part of the National Campus Day of Action. You are collectively joining thousands of people across the country today who are raising their voices, spreading hope, spreading awareness, and raising funds to prevent suicide and to change the culture around mental health. That is all because of you. So thank you. I hope that you will also go to afsp.org/day of action, where you can find Instagram story graphics that you can use throughout the day to share what you are doing for your actions, as well as using the hashtag Hope Walks Here. There is also a Spotify playlist that you can listen to as you are taking action, and it also contains songs that have been submitted by fellow walkers. So I suggest you use that as well. In addition to that, there are resources, there are other activities that are going on today. One of them is actually an Instagram live dance with our friends at Forward Space. So I hope you will join in on that as well. Now, my honor bead colors are green, teal, purple, and blue. And as you see, I'm wearing them here. And I suggest that you also get creative with how you share your honor colors and how you are connected to the cause as you share pictures on social all day, because this is one of the ways that we connect with each other. If you are unsure as to what your honor bead color is, you can go to your local walk page, or you can go to the Day of Action page. Once again, I hope all day you will be using the hashtag Hope Walks Here, because your post will also show up on the Day of Action page. And I once again want to thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of this year's Campus Walks. It means so much to all of us here at AFSP, and you truly are saving lives and bringing hope to those affected by suicide. And now I want to share with you a video that was created by an amazing student. Her name is Eleanor Fernandez, and she's a student at Clemson University, as well as a Clemson University walk chair. And I want to share this video with you because I hope it does for you what it did for me. It brings hope. It brings insight into the struggles of someone who is dealing with a mental health condition. And I also hope that if you are struggling, or if you know someone who is struggling, that it will give you hope to know that there is support out there and that you can reach out and that you know that you are not alone.
I'm the kind of person who makes plans. I like to plan out my life. When the mental illness came, I went into a downward spiral. At my lowest point, I didn't have a plan. Well, I did have a plan, but it was an unrealistic, perfectionistic plan, and mental illness came in and totally wrecked that plan. I hated myself for not achieving the unrealistic standards I set for myself. I spent a lot of time in bed, a lot of time staring at the ceiling fan. The fear of being a disappointment dominated my life. I no longer found happiness in the things that used to bring me joy. Sometimes I'd feel this overwhelming sadness. My mind's defense to that was to simply shut down. I felt hopeless, desperate, trapped. So, the new plan was to end my life. If I died, I wouldn't have to deal with it anymore. To my emotionally numb brain, it was the best plan possible. The plan wasn't about death, it was about finding an end to those negative emotions. That plan resulted in being sent to the psychiatric ward for a week. The psych ward was an eye-opening experience. After that, I started therapy, then medication. I re-evaluated my relationships. Slowly but surely, I got better. Every day I take my meds, 3 little pills for my brain's decreased production of dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. As the joke goes, if you can't make your own neurotransmitters, store-bought is fine. I still go to therapy, even though I feel good about my life. I'm surrounded by supportive friends who are open about their mental health, and a partner who has loved me through it all. We support each other through the highs and the lows. I remember the day that I got back from the psychiatrist and my diagnosis status was finally full of remission. I felt so proud of myself for making it this far. There wasn't one singular day where I got better. It happened gradually, over time. Recovery is not something that happened to me. It is a state of being I work towards every single day. I am reminded of an excerpt from the book Lost in the Cosmos by Walker Percy, where the narrator contemplates the nature of life and living in this messed up world. You can elect suicide, but you decide not to. What happens? Why not live instead of dying? Why not do whatever you want? You could die, but instead you choose to do whatever you want. Since you have the option of being dead, you have nothing to lose by being alive. Now I make plans that I look forward to. I make plans for what to do when I'm having a bad day, and plans to enjoy the life I didn't expect to still be living. And sometimes I even try to live spontaneously, without a plan. Suicide has affected so many lives, and here at the Out of the Darkness Walk, we have a space to actually talk about it. You may have a loved one or even yourself who has been affected by suicide. My plan could have ended with my life, but it didn't. Together, we can change our plans for the better.